Say it.
I bet that your mouth can fit.
Say what you bet.
I would smack the shit out of you, nigga. I smack the shit out of your bitch ass. What you just say? Hey.
You're gonna feel like a foot in your mouth. You're gonna feel like a foot in your mouth.
This event, of course, co-promoted by Matchroom Boxing. Eddie Hearn of Matchroom Boxing here on the stage. Eddie, this really is what we want out of boxing. The very best fighting the very best. Two guys trying to challenge themselves, test themselves at the highest level. Is that what you're expecting?
And you've got to take your absolute hat off to Shakur and Teo, because Shakur's dominating the 135-pound division. He can go into unification fights. No need for him to step up to 140. Teo can move to 147, challenge for a title, do what he wants. Both guys know that there's money out there, deals out there to just keep on doing the standard thing. But these aren't standard guys. These are guys that are chasing greatness in a sold-out arena that has hosted Muhammad Ali and Sugar Ray Robinson and Rocky Marciano. That's what these guys are after. They're chasing legacy. And it's two guys in their absolute prime. That's the beauty of this fight.
All right, I want to start on the challenger side. Shakur Stevenson has been in boxing for a long time. He's had the same team alongside him for a long time as well. James Prince, Wally Moses. James, I'll start with you. You've guided Shakur to 3 world championships, 3 different weight classes. How are you feeling as he heads into attempting to win his 4th?
So, no, I'm excited about that, man. We're ready to kick some ass, you know what I mean? Because that's what time is going to be. You know, we're going to go in there and deal with T.O. I hope your daddy feel better. I want him to be there because I want him to witness his ass whooping you're gonna get, and it just wouldn't be right to not have your whole team there with you. So we're excited about this, man.
That ain't what you said when you was giving me wine and champagne at your house.
Yeah, well, I had to get you drunk.
Watching his fight.
I had to get you drunk to trick you.
And saying that if you had me and Shakur, that would be like Biggie and Tupac.
Yeah, well, neither one of them are here, but we're here.
Like, I know Pimp, though. Don't worry, Pimp.
Keith Conley, you've been managing Teofimo for a few years now, taking him to some pretty high heights, pretty high levels. How are you feeling? You were in camp with him earlier. What have you seen from Teofimo in this camp?
I mean, I'm super excited. Big fight week in New York. There's nothing like a big fight at Madison Square Garden. You feel the electricity in the air here at the press conference. I'm feeling very confident. I saw him spar when I went down. Lomachenko.
Not Richard Coleman.
All right? So we're in the same position. We've done it before. He's going to do it again. Shakur Stevenson, great fighter, but he's never faced a guy like Teofimo Lopez.
If you really believe that, Keith, if you really believe that, why you ain't bet me?
What?
Why didn't you bet me a couple of weeks ago when I asked you to bet me?
You didn't ask me to bet you.
Yes, I did.
All right, well,
you seen it.
I bet you too.
You said you don't bet.
We'll get some paperwork in the back.
Okay, I can't wait.
We'll get some paperwork
I can't
in the
wait.
back. All right, we'll get some paperwork in the back.
We locked.
All right.
We ain't talking about no thousand, though. We're talking about some real.
Yeah, some real money.
We'll see. We'll see Saturday. He's beating Lomachenko. You haven't beat anybody like Teofimo Lopez.
I'll bet you something.
You said what?
I'll bet you something.
Oh, I want to bet whatever. Whatever you want to
whatever?
Whatever you want to put up.
I bet that you can't.
No, say it.
I bet that your mouth can fit.
Say what you bet.
I would smack the shit out of you, nigga. I smack the shit out of your bitch ass. What you just say? Hey.
You're gonna feel like a foot in your mouth. You're gonna feel like a foot in your mouth. You're gonna feel like a foot in your mouth.
Come on, man. You know
Hey,
that, man.
to all y'all, when when does everybody consider
I
leaving?
would smack the shit out of your
Leaving
bitch.
these in your mouth.
Hey, I would smack the shit.
Like, yo,
Oh,
he's an acrobat.
Let's
now
go,
he's in
Jam.
the clown mode. Stop clowning, man.
Let's go, Jim.
Hey,
Ain't nothing
hey,
to be
watch
funny
your
about.
words.
It's like
You
a foot in
respect
your
the
mouth. Hey, look how they get riled up. Oh, shit. Yo, can it be Saturday already?
All right.
Let it be Saturday already.
He said something about his mother. He is.
I'm starting to think you're a little suspect for real.
All right, Shakur, let me ask you this, and we'll get back to the fight itself, but you're from Jersey. Jersey shows up for you every single fight. But you're bringing 300 kids from Jersey up to see this fight, the most tickets you've bought for a fight of your own. What is it about getting those kids up from Jersey that matters to you?
That means everything to me. This is the first time it's really being announced. I usually do this before a lot of my fights back on this side of town, so it means everything to me that the kids get that type of motivation. They get to see somebody that's from the same circumstances do the same things that they can be doing in their future. So my main thing is giving them motivation and making sure they straight.
How big a challenge do you think this guy's going to be?
None, not much.
We'll see. We'll see. Like I said,
Hey, one
look,
thing I do, man, is like, why don't we have it open to the public?
What I'm happy about is the fact that I got
Man,
my.
we should have this
You know what?
open
right
You
to
know
here
what
with
itself.
You can see that my granddad is focused. I'm focused. We all locked in on the task. But Teofimo Sr. is nowhere to be found. Last night he was in the lobby, drugged out, head over
I
heels.
don't gotta worry about that. You
So at the
focusing
end of
on
the
me,
day,
B.
right now,
Yes, you is.
He's
Yes,
emotional.
you is.
That's
You
why he
gotta
acting
focus
That's
on
why
me.
you clowning, clown.
He's
You
mad
focus
about
on
that.
my father, then it's a problem.
Where's your
Focus on
dad?
Me.
Yes, you are.
I actually
Yes,
bought him
you
a
are.
present,
Focus on
though.
me.
I actually bought him a present. So
Yeah.
can you give him the
Yeah.
present?
Hey, go ahead, man. You know they say you never deny a gift.
Teofimo, you've been preparing for this fight for a couple of months
You
now.
know it. You seen him last night. You seen him.
Okay, give us a second.
I was.
I know
was
everybody
up
else
last
seen him
night.
in the lobby last night.
Okay, Teofimo, you've been preparing for this fight for a couple of months now. How have those preparations been going, and how big a challenge do you think it's going to be for you on Saturday?
There we go. Nah, it's been very good, man, honestly. No media, no documentaries this time around, no cameras, no people. It's kind of, I try to change that around this time just to see how it would do, and I kid you not, so much more work has been done amongst myself, more importantly, than anything else. But we got Stacy McKinley, who also is the assistant trainer, has been helping me, been training at his gym, and alongside with my father. And I kid you not, like the amount of knowledge that's been bestowed in my skills, and then on top of that, the amount of progress I've been creating. I've been switching things around. I mean, Keith can't really elaborate too much on it, but I feel very good, excited, determined, and I can't wait to display it, Saturday night.
Support for Shakur Stevenson has been immense since the fight with Teofimo Lopez was announced. A large majority of fans and analysts have predicted a win for Shakur, though opinions differ on how it will happen, whether by stoppage or decision. Despite the noise outside the camp, Shakur has remained composed and focused. His experience in boxing has taught him a crucial lesson. Preparation, not public support, is the real key to success. While he appreciates the belief of his fans, he understands that expectations mean nothing without the work being done behind closed doors. Inside the camp, there has been no room for distraction. Shakur has stayed locked in, approaching every session with purpose and discipline. He knows that fan predictions do not win fights, preparation does. Even so, he carries a strong desire to fulfill the expectations placed upon him. The intensity of camp has been demanding, both mentally and physically. These final days have been especially grueling, pushing his limits and sharpening his edge. Each workout is treated as a stepping stone toward being at his absolute best on fight night.
I think that, Shakur is going to be in the greatest shape of his life for this here fight. He gets better by the hour, so being that he gets better by the hour, soon he'll be invincible. So, that's the way we're looking at it.
T.O. is probably the biggest opponent I fought, but I don't feel like size win fights. I don't care who you is. If we get in a physical little wrestling match, anything in there, you're going to feel me just as much as I feel you. So.
As the fight draws closer, the workload has only increased. Every day, Shakur pushes harder than he did the day before. New drills and varied workouts have been introduced in these final sessions to ensure complete readiness. The goal is to leave no gaps, no unanswered questions, and no physical shortcomings. This phase of camp is about refinement and endurance, about burning through fatigue and staying sharp under pressure. Shakur understands that these exhausting days are shaping him into the version of himself needed to succeed when it matters most.
Today I sparred, then I hit the bag, then I hit the pads, then I hit the double in, and now I'm about to get my abs in. Long day at work, and then later on, I'm gonna run 5 miles.
Besides the training, Oscar De La Hoya was full of energy while breaking down this fight. He explained that seeing them go against each other would give fans an absolutely amazing show to watch. While analyzing the matchup, he stressed that Shakur's style is very difficult to break down because he makes the right moves at the right time. On the other hand, he confidently stated that if anyone can crack Shakur's style, it is Teofimo Lopez. Those reasons, in his view, make this fight unmissable for fans.
You know what, Teo's a hell of a fighter. I love Teo, but I love Shakur. His style is almost impossible to break, but if there's a fighter who can break it, it's Teo. But it's gonna be a hell of a fight because I love Shakur because he doesn't run. He's right there in front of you. So it's up to Teo to do something, but I think it's gonna be a great fight. Great fight for boxing.
Like De La Hoya, Antonio Tarver also appeared very excited as the days continued to get shorter. In his final analysis of the bout, he expressed that both are talented fighters who have put in a lot of work during their training camps to ensure fans are not disappointed by what they expect to see. However, staying consistent with his previous analysis, Tarver once again favored Stevenson, emphasizing that maturity often has the greatest chance of prevailing in high-level fights.
Man, it's going to be a super fight. I think for the winner goes the spoils. You know what I mean? They're going to get up on that pound-for-pound list. But how they get there, I don't know, bro. We got the technical fighter against a real unpredictable fighter like Teofimo Lopez. The kid got good footwork in and out, and he like to jump in with them right hands and hooks. And, you know, that's how he get his guy on balance.
Another crucial figure, Roy Jones Jr. also called it a must-watch fight, stating that both fighters are exceptional in their own ways. However, he highlighted some doubts regarding Lopez's mental abilities. Marking mindset as a crucial factor, Roy emphasized that it could make or break the fight for Teofimo. He urged Teofimo to stay fully focused, asserting that only the right adjustments would give him a chance to win. Otherwise, Shakur would likely win.
He seems to have mental issues that go on in and out of his life. And if he comes in with those issues, I know it'll be an easy fight for you. But if he comes in focused.
On the other hand, Robert Garcia admitted that he found it difficult to clearly determine which fighter holds the edge. He praised both fighters highly and stated that he expects the better man to prevail on the night. According to him, the better fighter will be the one who shows more heart, applies smarter strategies, and makes no mistakes. However, when making his final pick, Garcia acknowledged his bias and leaned toward Teofimo Lopez, explaining that his choice was simply based on personal preference.
Oh, by KO.
All right, and then Shakur Stevenson.
Man, that's a hard pick. It's a really, really hard pick because both are very talented. I like them both. But I'm leaning towards Teofimo.
Okay.
Just because I like him. I like him more. He's a good friend of mine.
Most importantly, Keyshawn Davis, who is training at the same camp for his own fight against Jermaine Ortiz for the Lopez versus Stevenson clash. Revealing inside news from Shakur's camp, he confirmed that no one truly knows the level of preparation Shakur is pushing for this fight. He said that even though Shakur already feels fully ready, he is still unwilling to leave training. Based on the work Shakur has put in, Keyshawn concluded there is a strong possibility he stops Teofimo on fight night.
Seeing eye to eye with this camp with Shakur, how dominant do you feel he's going to be against Stevenson?
I think Shakur got a good possibility of stopping Teofimo.
Yeah? Why is that?
Because how dominant he's been in this camp.
As Keyshawn underlined, throughout Shakur's career, he has taken advantage of nearly every opportunity presented to him, and he refuses to let this moment slip away. He is aware that this is the most significant battle of his career to date. Being prepared for every eventuality is just as important to winning as skill. Given Lopez's reputation for being erratic, Shakur is ready for all of his manifestations. His emphasis on flexibility, cognition, and preparedness guarantees that he will be ready to react and seize control, regardless of how the battle plays out.
You gotta go work hard every time out. Every time you get your name called and you gotta fight, you gotta put extra work and grind, discipline, and stay focused. And I don't even think there's nothing that they can really tell me a secret to staying undefeated. I think it's more so just me.
Moving forward, much like Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez's training level has also shifted to a completely new gear in these final days, marked by intensity and purpose. Heavy bag training has remained a cornerstone of his preparation, with every punch thrown to make a statement. He hits hard, fully aware of how important this work is in building power, timing, and endurance. From the very start of camp, Teofimo placed heavy emphasis on the bag, and even now, he continues spending hours refining different skills through this demanding training.
bitch!
Along with heavy bags, pads, and mitts training have also taken on added importance as the fight approaches. Teofimo follows instructions closely, reacting sharply and explosively to every call. His team understands that to beat Stevenson, Teofimo must perform at his absolute peak, leaving no room for mistakes. Each pad session is designed to sharpen his uniqueness, combining speed, accuracy, and aggression. By striking the mitts with authority and precision, he is fine-tuning combinations and reactions that could prove decisive on fight night.
I'm gonna make you my bitch!
However, one of the biggest changes in camp has come through sparring. A rotating group of sparring partners, varying in size and weight, has been brought in to constantly test Teofimo. Many are selected to mimic Shakur's style and movement. This rotation forces Teofimo to adapt quickly, preventing comfort or predictability. He experiments with different tactics in the ring, analyzing what works best and what needs adjustment, ensuring he is prepared for every challenge Shakur may present. In the final phase, beyond the physical work, Teofimo's mindset has become sharper and more dangerous. He understands the magnitude of this fight and what a win would mean for his career. Critics have questioned him, doubted him, and written him off. But instead of being distracted, he has used that noise as fuel. Every session reflects a man determined to silence doubts through action. This is not just another fight to him. It is a statement opportunity that demands his full commitment and focus. Furthermore, those around the camp have seen a version of Lopez rarely witnessed before. Fierce, intense, and ruthless in his approach, he carries himself like a fighter ready for war. Every action he does, from training to recovery, has an obvious feeling of intensity. He is making every effort since he realizes that preparation determines results. This Teofimo is sculpted by pressure, motivated by purpose, and prepared to enter the ring and show himself once more.
It's been a long time due, and we're gonna show up and show the world what we made of. Nice and soft, nice and soft. Da, 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 da. Just work on your speed, work on your speed. Way more motivated this time, you know what I'm saying? He's got a lot to prove. You know, he's got to defend his Ring Magazine title. You know, he's the best in the division right now.
Going ahead, it is also crucial to note that Raymond Muratalla, who recently secured an impressive victory against Andy Cruz, stated that he wants the winner of the Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson fight. He underlined that facing either fighter would be a major boost for his career. While sharing his view on how their fight may unfold, Muratalla remarked that either man can win depending on how they approach the night. He assured fans, however, that the fight would deliver and would not disappoint.
Every day is a different type of segment of working out. Earlier today, I had a little bit of strength and conditioning, and then swimming, exercising and expanding those lungs, and then we finish off late night. We come here and do 18 ounces of gloves, an hour or as long as I can of training without no breaks. Just trying to see how much more I can push.
He's the best whenever he's in good condition. Like they say, we eat, we sleep, everything boxing.
My nutritionist is anonymous. They're giving me a lot more protein than the previous camp.
However, Bruce Carrington showed strong confidence while predicting a win for Shakur Stevenson, pointing out how Lopez often struggles when facing fighters with high boxing IQ. He stated that Shakur is probably the most complete fighter. Praising Shakur's offense, defense, and maturity, Carrington stressed that he is likely to frustrate Teofimo throughout the fight. He stated that frustration leads to mistakes, which Teofimo is expected to make, and Shakur would capitalize on them, ultimately making January 31st his night.
Those fights are great fights. I think boxing would love that. And that's that. I think it'll be a tremendous fight with either one of them.
Moreover, Ray Ford also labeled it an easy fight for Stevenson. Having sparred Teofimo Lopez, he denied Teofimo as a truly powerful threat. According to him, Teofimo is not as strong as he appears, or as boxing minds claim. He further stated that with the level of skill Shakur possesses, it would not be very difficult for him to beat Teofimo Lopez. Ray Ford concluded by predicting a full rounds fight, ultimately seeing Shakur winning the contest.
An aggressive mindset, then that could fall into Teo's, plan, and for Teo can get more shots, off of Shakur when he wants to. But Shakur has pretty good defense. But if Shakur is on his feet, and Teo's gonna have a long night. We've seen frustration from Teo when he fought Jermaine Ortiz, when he fought Sandor Martin, and Shakur is a frustrating type of fighter. You know what I'm saying? To be against. So if you can get frustrated with those guys, there's definitely a big chance you can get frustrated with a guy like Shakur Stevenson.
Echoing the majority, Andres Cortez, who has the experience of fighting Teofimo Lopez 3 times, explained why Lopez could find it hard to win against Shakur Stevenson. He claims that Teofimo is an exceptionally talented fighter. He emphasized, nonetheless, that he has also closely observed Shakur's fights. He believes that Shakur's skills and abilities in the ring are likely sufficient to guarantee Teofimo's night ends in defeat.
I fought Teo before, and I think Shakur gonna make it look easy.
Is Teo that strong? Because I'm thinking this is a big, strong, athletic guy.
Yeah.
I feel like it's one of the bigger, stronger guys that Shakur's ever fought.
Yeah.
You've obviously been in there with Teo. What's Teo's power like? Is he physically strong? Do you think it's something that Shakur can handle?
I don't think he really punching as hard as it look on TV and things like that. I think he probably just catching guys with shots they don't see and probably just hurting them like that. But I ain't really feel his power that much.
Do you think Shakur easy?
Yeah, for sure. Like a unanimous decision.
Heading towards the end, Sergio Mora also completely counted Teofimo Lopez out ahead of the fight. He underlined that beating Shakur Stevenson is extremely difficult and requires tremendous struggle, especially against a pure boxer. Further cementing his decision, Mora highlighted Shakur's ring IQ, maturity, and elite skill set as the main reasons he stands among the top pound-for-pound fighters. According to Sergio, these qualities make it unlikely for Teofimo's plans or attacks to have any real impact, as most of them are expected to prove ineffective against Shakur in the ring.
Or just completely just kept you off the radar on purpose?
Definitely all the 130s that Top Rank had, because I've been offered to every single one. Foster, Navarrete, Oscar Valdez, list goes on. I've been offered, like I said, to each of those guys multiple times.
And very different from all, Keith Colin highly appreciated this matchup and remarked that if competitive fights like this continue to happen in the sport, there would be no reason for fans to lose interest. He elaborated that the fighters' disparate fighting philosophies, special skills, and techniques promised to make the bout thrilling. Colin reiterated that every single detail, even the smallest one, will count and may eventually prove to be the secret to success as he wrapped up his talk.
I know you're probably going to be pulling for Teo. I think Shakur is unbeatable. I think you can't even lay a glove on him. Teofimo can be hot, he can be cold, you don't know what to expect. As a fighter, who do you got?
Unpredictable and has a chance to win. It is far less than Shakur's. She argues that Teofimo is more of a one-dimensional fighter who will depend on making an aggressive move. However, she sees Shakur as a full-fledged fighter who knows how to win from any position, adapts to the circumstances, and comprehends the game.
Everybody always has that 10% chance of winning when they land a punch and knock somebody out.
everybody has that, even against me. I don't think that Teo can beat Shakur Stevenson. I think that he's athletic, he's a good fighter, but Shakur is a very special talent, a very special athlete, and he's 100% focused on the fight game. And I think more for me, sometimes Teo is like a popularity contest. He wants to get attention and stuff like that. But it's like Shakur is like a real deal fighter.
Considering all these things, the boxing community is truly excited with just days remaining until one of the most discussed fights in recent times finally takes place. Almost everyone, from local fans to top analysts, has shared predictions about the outcome. Fans have witnessed countless debates, warnings, predictions, and intense training coverage, and now they cannot wait to see who will fully use his potential and secure the win. Supporters of both fighters remain very hopeful, each side citing different reasons why their favorite holds the advantage. At the same time, some pure boxing fans have no favorite at all and simply want the fight to be action-packed and memorable. Finally, in the end, let us know your thoughts again. How are you seeing these final training clips and the latest predictions from top boxing minds? Has anything changed your fight night pick? Or are you sticking with your original choice? Drop your final pick in the comments section below and share how you see your fighter winning. Along with commenting if you haven't already. Like the video and subscribe to the channel, as your support is truly appreciated. Overall, thanks for watching and stay tuned to this channel for more boxing updates and insights.